Okay, if you came back. I finally made it over here after a few restarts and everything. I kept, trying to do this mission here and, get to here. I couldn't fast travel. I finally was able to fast travel here and it kept freezing up. So maybe it stopped. So I finally made it down here to where I need to be. So hopefully the freezing up and the crashing has stopped. I hope. Some days it does that, some days it don't. I mean, some days I can play for hours, some days I can play for a few minutes and it just stops. So, we'll see.
An enemy may be utilizing. Gone.
Brotherhood does it.
I will limit the pain I inflict. If
Targeting sensors fully operational.
I just wanted you to know that you're the only reason I haven't opened fire and burned this place to the ground.
Combat sub. Routine. Eliminating all hostiles.
Eliminating nothing.
I don't...
You must be terrified.
Must not be.
Melt the slag! Long live the Brotherhood!
I must end your existence.
For honor! For glory! Mission accomplished. Hold on.
Engaging.
Hostiles reacquired. Threat neutralized.
Terminating any hostile life form.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Let's go back up and see. Don't tell me this is gonna be glitched after I spent all that time trying to get here. Into all that crap. I don't know what to do. Check news. Safe house. Okay, I did that. Consumers have spotted a field, which means trouble. Desdemona has asked me to check the... which has gone dark. Hopefully the Institute hasn't found them. Okay. I checked it.
Never know what you'll find.
Did what I was supposed to. Obviously it's glitched out.
I'm in.
Nothing. She's not gonna let me complete it, is it? All that trouble for nothing. Not for nothing, I got this. Oh, come on. Game, why you gotta be like this? I don't get it, but it happens. Nothing I can do about it. Not a thing I can do about it.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, so there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad, a group that actually helps. They help students who want to go to the institute. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, as far as I know, of course. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real,
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Move along, citizen.
Can't believe it won't let me do this mission after all the trouble I went through to get here.
Sweet.
This is a fun game, but it's a little buggy. Yeah, it's just telling me to go right back up there, and that ain't gonna help nothing. Supposed to get something from that. There's nothing to get. I done took everything from it.
Well, more of a rumor, really. So that's kind of like news, like without the commitment. Anyway, on hold. So there's that vault. It's number 81, and it stays pretty much closed all the time, right? Well, the rumor that
Let's get out of here. Do something different.
there was some kind of disease outbreak. I don't really know how
Protect and serve.
So, what's next? What is next? Go on to something else. Done this one and it won't let me. Done this one and it won't let me. Okay. I'm gonna save some of them for after. I guess I just go back to I guess I just go back to the Institute, I guess.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Upload crypted message on the Institute terminal. Okay, I need a terminal. Where's the terminal?
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Aye.
I'm looking forward to the next mission. A successful mission on all counts, sir.
Well, you can come on me now if you
Those
will.
at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it.
Upload holotape. Crypted message.
Didn't happen so often.
Let's see. Encrypted message. Okay. To its reply. Wait a minute. Give me my... Oh, it gave me it back. Now what am I on? Meet Patriot, okay.
Scanning unknown identity.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, shut up. Hello, Robert. Sorry, buddy, I wasn't looking down. How are you today?
That rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hi there.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that?
I'm doing good, partner. Doing good.
The encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
So what's Mr. Robert doing today?
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something
I'm
else.
from Georgia in the United States.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Liam.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, C-1. He's a friend. He's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. Liam.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, C-1. He's a friend. He's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you? Because the members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom. I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the Railroad does, C-1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, C-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few.
Liam.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay, so got that one. Before I go back to the railroad, let's find Dr. Lee.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Cool. Okay. I don't know if it's cool or not, but I don't like the Brotherhood either.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
I don't know that I trust the Brotherhood or the Institute. Done tried that one. Report back. Talk to her. Report back. I don't want to do that right now. I done tried that one. Okay, I guess I got no choice. I guess I'll go report to the Brotherhood, I guess.
Feels like this project has been going on for
And then I'll go to the railroad. Can I teleport out of here without going to that? Reckon. Ooh, what happened? Yeah, I can. Cool. I don't have to go through all that. Can't remember everything. It's been a while since I played this.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Human scents are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
I don't know about Scribe Mariah. I think she loves her little zoo. A bit too much.
There's a place.
Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay. So, where are you?
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribes. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why?
Alright, let's go see if we can get her down there.
With your reconnoiter of the incident.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Well, come back when you've got the time.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Well, come back when you've got.
Hey, where are you going?
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Knight?
Serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Opinion on green beans. I like green beans. Wow. On growing them, or eating them, or I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Proctor Ingram?
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay, the high-powered magnet. Of course, missed every time. You're not blowing me up. Ouch. Ah.
Intruder over. That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
Sound, what is it? I hear something.
something coming to kill you.
Stupid noises. You're playing tricks on me again.
Well, baby.
What? I hear something. Good fight, human! You'll die well!
Safety's off!
You hear? You hear? Stop hiding. Someone there? Ah, come out, wherever you are. I'm hearing stuff. What? Who's there? Gotta come out sooner or later.
Oh well.
Hello? Someone there? Annoy. I can hear you. What was that? I can smell you out there, little snake.
Sweet.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
Nice. That's it.
I'll check on Virgil. I'll check on Virgil after I get out of here. I'll be right back. Okay. I fear. They're just gonna kill you, but
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
What is it?
oh come on. Let me have it.
Stupid noises. I hear something.
Yeah, I hear y'all, but oh, I know where you're at, I think.
A noise. Oh, ears play tricks on me again.
I think I know where y'all at.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you. Send them back to hell.
This is what.
Ouch.
This is no game.
I didn't think they'd be standing right there.
When you die.
I don't think we're alone.
No, they're up here.
Must be my imagination.
Bring it. Oh, stick it up. You want to? Come on. Get out here. Follow me.
They're still here. Anything useful?
What? Who's there? I hear something. I can hear you. A noise. Hello? Someone there? Get down. Blade!
Weapons cold. Negative visual on the target. Eliminated.
Bullet. Show me two places now. Oh, check on Virgil, yeah. I'll check on Virgil in a minute. How to get this. Okay, got the high-powered magnets. Yeah, let's go check on Virgil now.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or
these noxious fumes are quite revolting.
If you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
There we go.
Learn anything interesting?
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
Protect and serve.
Virgil?
Did you need something?
Nice doing business for you. I'm out of here. Conduct foreign magnets. to speak to Proctor. No. Won't let me in there. Where's a key? Okay, how do I get in there? I'll figure it out here in a second.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need.
Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Rearming Prime with nukes should get him back to full. Potential.
Haven't discovered it yet, so I'll have to run to it. That's okay.
Geiger's going crazy on my suit.
Of course it is. Oh yeah.
The heck? What was that?
Ouch.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
The bomb facility. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, I have got that discovered. So, I'm gonna go. I know I gotta go way down here, but I want to discover all these while I'm at it. Fast travel to there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna discover those other things while I'm at it. I just hate these little bugs that's here. These bugs are terrible and hard to kill. Bird wreckage. There's nothing here, I don't think. Just something to discover that I had. Okay, where's the next? Cave. We got plenty of right away, plenty of help. Stem packs. He's behind that wall. Oh, disco. Shoot him. Shoot him, Dance. Shoot him. Mythic Deathclaw. love that gun, man. Ah, still ain't loaded. Fine. Get me out of here now. Okay, let's see what we can find. Just a bunch of nothing, really.
We're taking too many rads. We need to move out.
How Bucky did it that one time. He must have had a better suit or something. From now on, no one goes into the glowing sea. Let Bucky's records.
Suit of power armor.
I'm too sick to move. So I'm gonna hold down here until you guys get there.
Forgot about it, but suit of power armor being here.
Harry, Bucky, if you guys can hear me, stop messing around.
Okay, into the cave. Now, what's next? 2 more to discover, and that's it. O'Neill Family Manufacturing and the Sentinel site. Comes to attack me. Let's get it. Let's see. I got something for them. Giving it up quick. Boom! One time. They should have bottle caps too. Blood sample. Okay, done and done. Let's move on. if I can. You can't exit. Power. Okay. Let's soup this up and repair it before we move on.
Building something?
Got it souped up now. Okay, now I'm wondering how do I get in that room over there? Not like this. Was that the room I just came from? Might be. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Get doors open now. Yeah. Oh man. done here. I'm back. Okay, now, only thing left is to get to this. No side. Here we go. Mr. Keith! I am doing good, buddy. How are you today? How'd you do fishing, partner?
That this is more than just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
Oh crap. I didn't want to do that, but I did. I guess I just did it. Too bad now. I'm in here now. It's always fun as long as you're catching. Is there anything interesting going on in the fishing world today? Oh man, that fish. Well, good deal. I didn't want to play that game anyway. I did do the Bobber Burbot earlier and got 4th.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, right. That's as far from the truth as you could possibly get. Oh, that comp. Oh, I thought she said comps love me. Okay, I read it wrong. I cannot really complain about that one. I really can't. I mean, that comp actually seems to be a good one for me. I mean, as of late anyway. But all the rest of them hate my guts. Oh, come on, quit loading. You got 5 bullets. Use them before you load. And what's weird about that comp, right there is oh, okay. Well, let me know if you're going to. I might do it with you, bud. The only thing I can say about that comp, for on Bobber Burbot is yes, every time I've played it here lately, I've done actually good in it. And I do nothing different than you and Warrior do. I have no clue. That is so weird.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll continue to forget it, man, 'cause all the rest of them, they've turned it off for me. I mean, turned it dead for me. Until they turn them back on, I need to quit playing every one of them but that one. How'd you get over? Dance? There you are. I just came this way, didn't I? Oh yeah. Alrighty, yeah, do that, partner. I may practice with you. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Get out of there. Get out of the way. Oh, there's nothing in here.
This much metal, you tend to stay away from the water.
Well, how about staying out of my way?
Anything useful? Sir?
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar.
Nice.
This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately.
Nice. Need the password.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
It's all right, brother. I am a child of Atom, too. I'm part of a church up north, the Nucleus, near a town called Far Harbor.
Far Harbor? You've seen Atom's holy veil, but you have traveled so far. I apologize. I will not keep you from finishing your pilgrimage. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
fly that without having to kill him.
Mark 28 nuclear bombs. Liberty Prime's weapon of choice.
Paladin Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Good idea. Wouldn't want these things falling into the wrong hands.
Exactly. I'll meet you aboard the Prydwen as soon as these bombs are counted, tested, and loaded. Outstanding work, Knight.
I think this is where I get Dance's perk finally. Finally. Because when I go back, I think Elder Maxim caused me to get rid of Dance. And I won't do it. Okay, so that's it. Get at it. Come through here. If I did, I missed this stuff. Go that way. It's gotta be one of these ways. Some. How am I supposed to get out of here? Okay. there's nothing here. It won't let me go that way. Okay. It won't let me go that way, and there's nothing that way. Okay, how do I get out of here, buddy? Okay, just up. Course. Damn, I hate them things. Okay, think strange, but you didn't have much. Ah, I didn't want fast travel. I do want to go back in this door right here and see if I can do something without falling down that elevator. So there's the elevator I fell down. Let's try something different. Let's go this way. I think there's something in here I need. Close that door. Alright, here's
excellent. Got it.
just that. Make sure I ain't leaving nothing behind that I need. Now I can get out of here. Now I'm out of here. Okay, let's see what my missions are right quick. Turn to Proctor Ingram. Proctor Ingram. Let's do that.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Activate Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
T60 medic pump.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Just wanting me to kill Dance.
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna take this power armor back to Sanctuary. Get rid of it, and then I'll go talk to Maxim.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. Jackson assured I was well built for travel. His modifications were forward for quite some time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Things prepared, and then I'll put this in the collection.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
I trust you're enjoying my company. I've been quite an effective team. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Prepared, everything is modified, so.
Where should we go next? We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Collection is looking good. I'll have to make room for more if I find any more. Kate or Piper. I'll take one of them with me. I'll find them.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
There's Piper.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
You bet.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Nick explained the difference between synths and robots to me once. Suffice to say,
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
We really have to get up?
Okay, let's go talk to Elder Maxim now. Okay, if I can remember how to do this, I can keep Dance alive, and I can, won't have to. Because if I kill Maxim, then Dance turns against me. If I go with Maxim, I have to kill Dance, so I have to.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
The man didn't do anything wrong.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
I hope I can remember how to do this. Ugh.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Danse.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Not gonna
if it
kill
isn't
him.
the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now,
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
What we have to do is not follow orders given to us by a lunatic.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Okay, I've got to figure out how to do this because I want to keep him alive. can. I think I remember. I hope so.
Like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Okay, come on. We gotta keep him alive at all costs.
Not interested in visitors.
Unexpected.
Ours now.
Ah, didn't want that, but I got it anyway.
Approach and identify.
We showed them.
Okay. If I do this right, I can talk dance into it, and then Maxim's gonna show up, Elder Maxim, and I'll be able to pass a speech check or whatever it's called, and
Only a non-human would be foolish enough to call this their home.
he'll leave him alive, but he won't want him to come around the Brotherhood anymore, so. And then I'll be able to get his perk.
Keep your eyes on the shadows. Something could be lurking there. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Haylen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxson will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Save it right here, because I don't want to mess this up. I want to keep Danse alive. And I know Maxson's going to be right out here waiting on us. Right here's Maxson, as soon as I got the door.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Okay. Oh, you're wrong.
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Danse wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
Come on.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Okay.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Okay, so...
Hey. It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police... But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
What about Haylen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Okay, I guess.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances. I heard something.
Okay, now maybe maybe I can get him now, maybe.
Hi. You're one hell of a soldier.
Oh, come on. I have to go back down here to get him. Okay. It left him alive, so...
Excuse me.
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier. You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
Okay, well maybe I have to leave and come back. Crap, no. Or I might have to go to the Prydwen first. I think I do, yeah.
Ground floor.
Listening post Bravo. I think I have to go to Prydwen and then I can come back and get him. I hope.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Danse. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots. The Bridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
I'll be right back.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Okay, let's get this modified up. Paladin paint, leave it.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Got me a paladin suit now.
It's a shame we lost Paladin Dance. He was one of the best.
That's it. Okay, let's take this back to. Oh, come.
We'll stop the Institute. From Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
think I can go get Dance. I think I can get Dance now.
That's one way to keep out uninvited guests.
He should be in an X01 power armor suit now. And I should be able to get him. Yeah, there he is. Just without a helmet.
Paladin. Ready to continue our mission, soldier? Ready. Roger that.
You two play nice out there.
Only if it plays nice back, citizen.
Okay, Piper, you go back to Sanctuary. Dance idolizes you.
Something personal I'd like to discuss.
I should be able to get his perk now.
Sounds important. Go ahead. It is important, but I don't even know where to begin. There's so much I wanted to say.
Take it easy, Dance. Whatever it is, I'll help you work through it.
I don't know if anything will help me work through it. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
Do you really need a plan?
That's not the point. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your wife, your son. They were living, breathing humans who loved you and cared for you. Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
I'm truly sorry, Dance. I guess I never realized how deeply this affected you.
I appreciate that. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
As far as I'm concerned, you're like a brother to me. The best of friends.
And I'll do everything I can to live up to it. Look, I know that this has been difficult for you. In fact, I don't envy some of the recent decisions you've had to make. If our roles had been reversed, I'm not so sure I could have handled it as well as you did. Whatever the case may be, I just want to thank you for sticking by me, and remind you that what I said before still stands. If you need me, I'll be here for you.
Alright, I got all of their perks now. Having reached the highest level of affinity with Dance, you have gained the Know Your Enemy perk. Alright, cool.
Alright, hopefully there's something useful here.
Thanks to your relationship with Dance, you deal plus 20% more damage against feral ghouls, super mutants, and synths. Now that one, that I like. That one is a good one. Alright. Okay, Dance, let's go. I don't even need to have him with me anymore. Every one of them but X688, I've got their perk.
Ground floor.
Okay, now Dance is one of the best companions, just not the best one I like to run around with. And
a better time for that talk?
I don't feel like talking right now. No, that's Kate. I'll take Kate with me for now.
Ready to head back out?
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
Okay, Dance, you're staying in Sanctuary.
Only thing
Yeah,
better than getting
that's why you're no longer enemies with the Brotherhood now. Alright, let's see what we got left. Okay, let's see. Speak to Lancer Cat. Okay, when we I'm gonna end the stream here. When I come back, I'll go to the railroad and talk to this. I can only go so far if I'm gonna try to keep all of them intact. So I'll end it here. I want to thank everybody who viewed. Thank anybody who might have hit the like button. I appreciate y'all a whole bunch. Thanks to all my subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks again.